Hello, everyone. It's Brenda from Creative Treats Club. Thanks so much for joining me for another Boxes with Brenda episode. I'm on a real roll lately because I've done a work recently, well, several workshops recently in my Truffles and Treat Boxes series, and we have, as part of Kit 18 here, we have put together 7 different types of boxes, and I am finally getting the videos recorded to send it out to the participants who were not able to attend the live workshop, so have their kits, and I'm going to show them how to put them together. You can, if you are interested in making any of these from scratch yourself at home, I do have the recipes for all the truffles that we've been making over at the Creative Treats Community Facebook group, as well as the PDF instructions that you can download with the patterns on how to make these treat boxes. The one that we are working on right now is this one here, number 7, which is sized at 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 by 1 3/8. This kit is a real smorgasbord, if you will, of different sizes of treat boxes so that you can size your truffles in different manners. The first ones are sized at 1 1/8 deep for small truffles. These next two, 5 and 6, were sized at 1 1/4, and these last two that I'm doing here are sized at 1 3/8 inch deep. And then you do have a variety of how many truffles you can fit in each box, from 2 to 3 to 4, or in this case 9 small ones. Today the one that we are doing holds 4 large truffles, and it is made from 2 pieces of paper. Well, one is pattern paper for the lid, and the second is cardstock for the bottom. I have them all taped and cut and ready to go. I'm just going to do the folding on this, and then I'm going to point out to you the very small difference that exists in the patterns between the two of these. When I make them from cardstock, it is a much thicker type of material than the pattern paper, and so as a result, what I do is, you'll see here in this one, in the pattern paper, I leave these 2 tabs here because what that allows me to do is to fold it over, and it makes the corners double thick, including a layer of tape, and that makes a much stronger corner. Before I started doing this, when I used to cut out this segment, it would sometimes rip on the corners, and this has really helped with the strength of the box. The other thing that I wanted to point out is in the design of this, you'll see that these tabs here are nice and short. They do not overlap at all. They are going to get tucked into there when we assemble it. These ones here, you'll notice that I cut some off the length because I prefer for them to not overlap, because that gives them a nice firm grip against this tape here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to put these boxes together. As I said, they are all pre-taped. I am going to peel up the protective paper on the double-sided tape and just fold that over like that. And I'll do the same on this. So you need to put these little flappy tabs pointing up, and then the 2 ones here are the ones that you're going to fold over to get them out of the way. And then what that's going to allow us to do is these 2 tabs are going to tuck in and be held in place by this piece of tape here. And then we can fold over and secure with this second piece of tape them. So what I do is I usually hold them up and get them squared, the edge squared here and the edge squared here, just like that. And then you can see right in there that they are being held in place by the tape that's right there. And then we can just fold this over here, and that forms the outside of the box. And we'll do the same thing here. Lift this up, lift this up. This is my favorite style of box, actually, is what I call the jewelry box style. Yeah, and it's a nice double-walled box, so it's nice and clean there. And then we're going to go ahead and put together this other side. So the same way, except this tape runs all the way along that whole length of this side, and it's going to go onto there, and then we'll turn this around and peel up the protective paper on this one right here. Do that, and then the same process is going to apply. When you're folding along the score lines, it's actually just as easy to fold it after you have taped it, because these ones here, you want them both going in the same direction, like folding over like that. Okay, so we've put this here like that, squared that corner. We are squaring this corner. See how they're just fitting nicely there against that adhesive that's in place, and put that there. You can, if you wanted to, use something other than the two-sided tape. I tend to do that because I make a lot for kits that I send off to people, and then they don't need to worry about the adhesive, either putting it on or figuring out where to put it. So the protective paper two-sided tape works very well for me. But if you're just doing it like right away, you could use glue, but you might need to hold it a little bit while the glue sets. You could also use something like a tape runner. There we have it. That box is all finished, same as this one, and it is a deeper box, the same size depth as this one, and this is going to be the last one that I'm doing. I'm going to do one more video for you showing you how to make this one that's size to hold 2, and you can see that they are quite a bit thicker than this one here, which is size to hold 3 small ones, and one of these here, can't remember which one, I think this holds 4 medium, and this is the small. So you can kind of get a sense of the different depths of the boxes on edge like that. That is all that I have for this video for you. Thank you ever so much for joining me again. As I say, if you want any of the recipes for the truffles that we've made, or for the instructions, the designs on how to put these boxes together from scratch for yourself, please head over to the Creative Treats Community Facebook group, and you can download them there, or you can just contact me directly. I will have some links. I'll upload them onto my website so that you could download them there, so that I don't have to send them as email attachments anymore. All right, thanks very much, and we'll see you again soon.